Hey everyone, and welcome to another Pokemon card video. Today we'll be opening and playing this Volcanion theme deck. This is one of the theme decks from the Steam Siege set that just came out. Alongside, I guess, that one back there, the Hoopa. Kind of dark when I zoom in, that's kind of weird. Anyways, yes, we're going to be opening this, taking a look at all the different cards inside, and then we'll go over to the Pokemon TCG online client on the computer, and we'll be playing some against another opponent and see how we do. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and rip this guy open. Also, I will be giving you guys a sneak peek right after we open this, before we get to the gameplay. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of what we're going to be opening next week, and I think you guys are going to be pretty excited for that. So, let's go ahead and get this guy open. Alright, we got that guy torn open right there, so let's go ahead and open it up, slide this CRUD out. Nothing left inside the box, so there's the box itself if you guys were interested. Just says Steam Siege on the side. Oh, I forgot to point out, this is actually a fire and steel type deck, so that'll be interesting. Let's go ahead and take this plastic off right here, if I can. There we go. Get that guy moved aside. Here we've got our coin. The theme decks always come with the coin right here. Let's see if we can get a good look at that guy. Kind of blocking the light. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. I think it's pretty visible, but I guess it's a Volcanion coin. I think I've got it upside down. There we go. Much better. A little bit out of focus. It's really hard to get a good focus on these little coins, but I think you guys get the idea. We've also got a Volcanion holographic right here. Kind of hard to see the holographic, but it's got the glass shatter pattern right there. Now, in the actual Steam Siege set, this guy was not holographic. This holo right here is unique to the theme deck, so that's the thing. Here is the code card. I'll be using that myself. Here is the deck box, which will have all the deck inside, 60 cards. We'll get to that in a second. We've also got this guy right here, which is just a bit of information about the Steam Siege set. Most importantly, there's 8 different cards that have dual types, which is awesome. I believe it was one of the Heart Gold sets that had the dual types, but they brought it back for this, which is so cool. We've also got a playmat right here, which is just gonna let you know where your discard pile is, your different bench Pokemon, so it just helps you play along there. And there's more plastic. And we also have our little damage counters and status indicators right there. So another thing just to help you play. So let's go ahead and get moved down. Let's pop open this deck box and let's take a look at this deck and see if we can start building some tactics that we might use once we actually get into the game. So we're just going to go through pretty quick because decks do have a lot of duplicates. So we got some fire energies there. There's a Professor's Letter, which is just an item that'll help us search for more energy cards. We've got Litleo, so probably a Pyroar. There's Clang. Not sure if we're going to have Kling Clang. There's an Ultra Ball. We've got some Metal Energies, Chimchar. Hopefully we'll have an Infernape as well. There's Persian, Tierno. There's that Clink we're looking for. So this guy flipped 4 coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. So you could do 0, but you could do up to 40, which is not bad. There's Shauna, Pokemon Center Lady, Meowth. We've got a Rapidash, so a whole bunch of different Pokemon, which not always the best thing. A lot of the times you want a smaller set so you can actually evolve them easier. We've got the Ponyta. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we do have a Kling Clang. If we can get this guy powered up, Gear Spinner. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Gear Spinner attack does 70 more damage, so it can do 140. That's awesome. Let's see what else we've got here. There's Litleo, any kind of Pyroar. I saw the Monferno. Okay, so here's Volcanion. This is going to be our big guy, of course. He's got an attack right here for 100 damage with just 3 energies. He's got no resistance, though, and he's weak to water. So if we face a water opponent, that's going to be kind of bad. Let's see, what else do we have? Looks like more of the same so far. We've got a second Kling Clang. Wow, there's Tierno. There's another Clang. Okay, there's the Pyroar. Incinerate. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So if they're buffing up a lot with those Pokemon tools, we can get that removed. And let's take another peek through the rest of this. And there you go. So that is all there is. So I guess we'll go ahead, take it online, and see if we can make this work. I'm definitely going to try to get Volcanion, use those Professor's Letters to get more energy cards to try and buff them up. And I guess we'll just see how it goes. Seems like a pretty straightforward deck to play. Oh yeah, I said I was going to give you guys a sneak peek. So, you guys have been asking for a long time, and it's been like, gosh dang, a year, maybe longer since I've done one of these. So I'm finally going to be doing another eBay lot. Now, this one is not as big as the ones I've done before. I know you guys can't even see it. Let me see if I can show you guys. So you can kind of see inside. It's a little bit hard to see, but maybe about 300 cards. But one thing I've noticed is you can see there's definitely a bunch of old school cards. You might, it's so dark. There we go. You can see there's like an old school muck inside there. And I noticed some of these cards right there you saw have Japanese backings. Now, I haven't gone through this myself. I can just see the peaks of what you can see inside, but definitely going to be some old school cards. If you guys want to see some old like 1990s stuff, then definitely check back next week. But let's go ahead and get some gameplay with this deck here.
Kind of a small problem we've got right here. It looks like there's a bug with one of the cards that happens to be inside the theme deck which means that we cannot actually do this today. That is kind of a problem. So I think what we might do, guys, is we'll go ahead and end things here, unfortunately. But when we come back for the next Steam Deck, which is going to be in a couple of weeks, hopefully at that point the bug will be fixed, and we'll just do a big, like, half an hour, 40-minute video and do 2 gameplay portions back to back. So sorry we can't do this now, but well, it's kind of out of my control, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. We're going to start that eBay lot, and a couple weeks from now, actually probably 3 weeks from now, we'll finally get some gameplay going with all this. So I'll see you guys then. Take care.